Good morning Year 5, how are you all? We hope you are well and all keeping safe. Now, we can't be together at the moment, but it's been lovely to see how you are and what you've been getting up to with all the learning that you've been sending in to us on our year group email. So thank you very much for that. It just shows how resilient you're all being as well through this difficult time. Now, as we can't be together, we obviously can't learn together as well. So Mrs Hazel, Miss Gwinnett and myself, we put together some activities for you to have a go at doing this week. So you've got a choice of either maths, English or humanities. But remember, once you've completed either one of those activities, if you could email it in to us, that'd be great, because we would love to see how you've got on with the task, as well as share it with the rest of East Park. Okay, so I'm going to share maths with you for this week. For maths, you will need to have any 10 household items. So I've got a water bottle, I've got a fork, I've got a cornflake cake, I've got a book. Once you've got your 10 household items, we either need you to measure the length of the item or the weight of the item. So you might need a scale if all of your items need weighing, or you might need a good old ruler or a tape measure. Now, when you measure the length or work out the weight of your items, we need you to record it to 1 decimal place. So that would mean the length of this book is not quite 19, it's actually 19. Oh, 1 second guys. It's like 19.6 centimetres. You need to do that for all of your 10 items, please. So record them all down to 1 decimal place. Once you've done that, you need to be able to order your 10 measurements from largest to smallest, or smallest to largest. It doesn't really matter. Have a go ordering those measurements for us. Once you've done that, pick 6 of your measurements and using the inequality symbols, I hope they're right around, inequality symbol, can you compare which length is bigger or smaller than the other, and same for your items if you've had to weigh them too. Okay, so use these inequality symbols to kind of compare 6 of your measurements. And last but not least, we would like you to have a go at writing 3 word problems for us. Okay, try and use the measurements that you've noted down for us today. You can add to it a little bit more, you can fib a little bit, it's not a problem. Have a go at writing 3 word problems with the measurements that you've recorded for us today. If you've done that, we have got you all, because we know you love it, a problem solving activity too. We've done something similar in class before, where you've got to work out the values of each of the different symbols, and then you've got to work out the totals going down and across. Now, underneath this clip, there is all the information that you need for this week's home learning, and you will see that for the maths, for the problem solving part, there is this shape puzzle, there's another shape puzzle, and if you really want to have a go, and I really hope you do, there is a chance for you to create your own shape puzzle. If you do make your own shape puzzle, please, please, please email it in to us, because we are getting a little bit bored and we love to have a go at completing your shape puzzle too. Okay, if you do, can you send us the answers just in case? All right, so I am now going to hand over to Mrs Hazel. I'm going to enjoy my chocolate cornflake, and she will tell you more about English for this week. See you soon, guys.
Oh, hi Year 5. I was just writing you a message. It is my pleasure to share with you this week's English home learning. Now, many of you already know that our topic for this term is the Stone Age, and our class text was due to be Stig of the Dump. Now, fortunately, because we're not in school, we haven't got a copy of that text one between 2. Your Year 5 teachers have, however, found extracts of the text online, which means that we can use them for our home learning. That is fantastic. If you check out the PDF below this video, there is an extract from chapter 1 of Stig of the Dump, and this extract is all around a setting description. Your first learning activity is to read the extract and to draw the setting description using all the information from the text. Once you have done that, we would like you to annotate your picture, which means to label it, quoting directly from the text. So for example, it says, Barney got through the rickety fence and went to the edge of the pit. You might want to draw on your picture the rickety fence and label it. Looking forward to seeing these pictures. Now, your second learning activity for reading this week is to answer a set of 8 comprehension questions. Now, on question 4 and question 6, we'd like you to have a go at using the APE strategy. That's to answer, to prove and to explain. We know you are fantastic at Comprehension Year 5, so we're looking forward to seeing your answers, particularly question 8, which is a prediction. Now to writing. Stick of the Dump is written from the point of view of a narrator. We want you to flip that around. We want you to write from the point of view of Barney, who is the main character. And what we'd like you to do is to rewrite the extract in the PDF below as the character Barney in the form of a diary entry. We've done lots of work on diary entry Year 5, so we are looking forward to reading your compositions. Your second learning activity for writing this week is a skills-based activity, and it is around embedded clauses. In the PDF below there is some teaching information as well which you might want to read, which will guide you, and there are some examples of embedding clauses as well. There are 4 sentences which we would like you to up-level by inserting a relative embedded clause. If you're feeling really adventurous, you can craft and share some of your own sentences with us. We're super excited, Year 5, about seeing your English home learning this week, so remember please to send it to the Year 5 email address. Now, I'm going to hand you over to Miss Gwinnett, who's going to tell you all about your Humanities learning for this week.
Thanks Miss Hazel, and hi Year 5. I'm here to tell you all about your Humanities learning for this week. Now, we're starting a brand new topic all about the Stone Age. So the first thing that we want you to do is to complete a KWL grid. So, K stands for what do you already know about the Stone Age? So Miss Gwinnett has written, this time period was a very long time ago. It's sometimes referred to as prehistoric. I already knew that, so I've put it in K, the first column. W, the middle column, stands for what would you like to find out? Miss Gwinnett has written, when exactly was the Stone Age? Because I don't know. I'm going to have to do some research in my learning to find out. The L section of your grid, the last column, is going to be blank for now because it stands for what have I learned? And so far we haven't really learned anything about the Stone Age, but very soon we'll be able to start putting things into that column as you find out more and more about this amazing period of time. The second challenge we have for you is to find out about the 3 different eras of the Stone Age: the Paleolithic era, the Mesolithic era and the Neolithic era. Why were there 3 eras of the Stone Age? How are they different? How are they similar? We would like you to find out more. The third thing that we would like you to have a go at is some cave painting. The Stone Age is really famous for its cave paintings that were found all across Europe. But why were they there? How did they get there? Did they use paint? Had they got paintbrushes? Were they there just to decorate the cave, or were there other reasons for doing cave paintings? We want you to find out more, as well as having a go at some yourself. What did we use this morning for our painting?
Sticks.
We used sticks and moss and leaves in our painting, the kinds of things that the cavemen might have had access to. And what colour paints did we use?
Brown.
Brown paint,
Red.
red paint,
Orange.
orange paint,
Lila.
and yellow and pink. And those are the kind of colours that we've seen come up in our research about cave painting. We also made some tea-stained paper to give it a really authentic feel. So let's show you just what we got up to this morning. Thanks for watching Year 5. We hope you enjoyed our cave painting. Don't forget, stay safe, stay home. And if you've got any learning that you want to send to us, send it through to the Year 5 parents email address. We're really looking forward to seeing everything.